Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Wholesome field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Knights will kick this deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second down. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. A low line drive, ugly punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
UCF offense will take over. First and 10.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags a good throw. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
UCF 14, Colorado 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back at the last possession and then in a pick. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down. Critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Buffaloes will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Great move in the open field. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The pass rush closing in. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Knights come to the line in a hurry-up.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack. Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Touchdown, Buffaloes. On the scoop and score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Oh, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And the UCF offense will take over. 1st and 10.
back out on the field. And now the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Knights will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Pressure is coming. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Welch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Buffaloes will line up here on 1st down and goal. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And the defense wraps him up. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Knights. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
UCF.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
UCF 28, Colorado 21.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Brought down at the 26. Second down.
They're going to run it. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Look at him run through those tacklers. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we... The Knights looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Down he goes. A sack. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right. This one caught. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he fires the football to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, UCF. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer it before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Proctor. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
42. Colorado. 28.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. He'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and
can he reach the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. Nice. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they'll set up with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
28.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Colorado offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Proctor. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the UCF offense will take over. First and 10.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They're going to run it here. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They prevent the touchdown ball. He spotted at the 3. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
UCF, number 2, with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score UCF 56, Colorado 35.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here comes a handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long.
At the 30. Coming up, 4th down.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game. The Buffalo's offense is on the move now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of...
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Knights. The defense adds 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score UCF 63.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
35.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaking free at the 35. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score UCF 63, Colorado 35.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 20. Touchdown, UCF. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
UCF 70, Colorado 35.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He drew a pick 6 in the last possession. Eludes a tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Knights. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, UCF. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, it's a handoff. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Contact as he threw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Proctor. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense is still on the field. They're only 1 for 4 on 4th down plays so far. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37. First and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, UCF. And the beatdown continues.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Miller. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He's got it. Enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Colorado.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.